What's up, guys? This is Jason. Welcome back to the basement. If this is the first time you've joined me, subscribe and you'll get notified for more stuff in the future. So, I'm just a guy who likes cameras. I'm a semi professional and I like to talk about camera stuff. So, if you like that, consider subscribing. So, moving on. Today, I got a new package in the mail. As some of you might know, I'm a bag fanatic. I like bags of all kinds. I like book bags. I like camera slings. I like, useful stuff to carry stuff. I think in this day and age when you have a lot of things to carry around now, you got phones, you got power banks and cables, and I have a daughter, so I got, kid stuff to sometimes carry. She wants to give me things. You need things to carry. Like, God, back in the old days, guys probably just put stuff in their pocket. You had your car keys and you had your wallet, and that was literally it. But now we got so many more things to carry. An additional thing now that, I've been a photographer for the last 6 or so years, I got a camera to carry as well as all that stuff. So I'm always into bags. That's very useful. My latest pickup is this bag right here, the Clever Supply Camera Sling. I literally just got it, so I haven't used it. So this is only going to be a first impressions, not a full review and use case and experience. It's more like I already unboxed it, but now it's like I'm talking about how it feels, how it looks, so you can kind of get a sense of, how it feels when you get it for the first time and how you'll feel. So, just for background, I do have other slings. I have the Hex Ranger Mini and the Hex Ranger DSLR. I have the Ulanzi shoulder bag. I used to use a cheap Bag Smart camera sling that I bought on Amazon years ago. So I'm experienced in slings and I know kind of what I want to look for. So my reason for getting this one in particular is because of the color. The color, the style, the size, those combinations kind of really fit what I didn't have. My Hex Ranger DSLR size one, that's the 8-liter one, is the bigger of the bags I have, and it's I got the black camo one, so that's more of a work bag for me. When I do a paid gig, when I need extra room but I don't need the backpack, then that's the one I'll use. It has the tripod feet at the bottom and stuff like that. So that's the one I use for that. And then the Ulanzi shoulder bag is an all black bag, about the same size as the Clever Supply, 6 liters or so. Very good bag. That kind of replaced my Bag Smart bag, which was a cheaper Amazon bag. So moved on from that. And it really is a good bag. So I'm going to do an actual review on the Ulanzi bag because I've used that for about 3 months now, carried around through trips and things like that. So, very useful. Went on a vacation with it, literally put it through its paces in real life. Then I got my Hex Ranger Mini. That's a much smaller bag, 2.5 liters, more like a, just want to carry a camera and maybe a few cables, extra batteries, one camera, one lens kind of bag. So small, more compact. And then also a bag I have not mentioned is that I use an Air Day Sling 2 as my daily pocket reliever. So when I take my daughter to school every day, when I, most time in the morning, I'm throwing on some sweats to drop her off. I don't need to have my pocket full of stuff. So I put my keys, my wallet, my phone, any other things I might need, and I just kind of throw it over my shoulder and then go out the door. So it's kind of like my man purse in a way. I don't carry a camera in it, although in the past I used to carry the Canon G7X, Fuji XF10, Fuji XQ1, those smaller, super small, compact point and shoots. It would fit in that. But anything I have now, the bigger interchangeables, even the smaller interchangeables, won't fit. But anyway, back to the bag. So, the Clever Supply Camera Sling. This one I got because the color. I don't have this color. So this brown, tan, feels professional, feels very, stylish. Got a style to it that my other bags don't have. They're all different. They have different styles, but this brown is really nice. Like I really love the details of the brown leather and the kind of the wax canvas. Very nice. You got this back, you know, it's got that pattern on the back, and it's very, you know, soft, you know. So I like that. What I like about it, it does stand up. So it stands up on its own. It has a rigid bottom. So this squareness right here, you can feel that, you know, kind of rigidity there. So it's going to hold its shape for a long time. And it's wrapped in like this brown leather. So that's really cool, with a little accent here that's brown with the Clever Supply. I guess that's a little fox there. So I don't know if you'll get that. But that's cool. So let's look at the inside. So the outside, oh yeah, one more thing. So it has a padded shoulder pad with a little detail here. I like this because I didn't know what this was functional for, but it actually helps to move it up and down. The little leather strap with kind of a pull, you can kind of move it up and down. So that's actually a cool feature. The straps are seatbelt like material, so you're not going to scratch you up. Feels good. You have 2 adjustment points on each side. So you have an adjustment point here, and you got one right here, and that's cool. And it has like a flex along this angle right here. You got a little flex, so it conforms a little, you know, conforms to your body even better once you tighten it up. And then lastly, you have these handles. So you got this right here, very strong, well built, you know, to grab. And then you also have 2 on each side. So you got one on this side, and you got one on this side. So very ergonomic in that way. So you can grab it, move it around, you know, no problem. So listen, this bag feels like a quality bag. It's not cheap either. It's not a cheap bag, but it's made to that price, and you're gonna have this bag for a long time. You know, unless you trash it and do something stupid, you're gonna have this bag for a long time. All right, so let's get in the inside. So zippers, look at that. Ain't no water getting in there. That's sealed. That's super sealed. I'm gonna get up close. That is sealed. There ain't no water getting inside your bag through this. And it's a wax canvas, so it's water resistant. That's a good thing. So you got these pull tabs. So you got the little pull tab right there. Go around. Easy. Feels secure. Now let's get inside. So the inside, you got 2 dividers, and they feel very, very good. Like, these are really nice dividers. What I didn't like about some other bags, it seems like the dividers either were not the right size for the bag. Like the Hex Ranger DSLR bag, the dividers, the bag itself is really nice. I love the bag. But the dividers seem a little too small, and they don't go really wall to wall. So it's more like you're kind of throwing it in there to just be a space, you know, between things so they don't clank up against each other, but they're not really dividing and maintaining that. This bag has dividers that maintain that. Like, it maintains it. It stays there, and the shape of it is nice. And also the Ulanzi bag, the divider is nice in there, and it holds, but it's got sharp edges. So I find myself reaching into the bag and kind of like, you know, digging into the skin when I can't see what I'm getting into. These have a soft, you know, kind of rounded edge. And these little details matter, because in real life, when you're out shooting, either personally or professionally, these little things create annoyances, or they don't. That's the 1-2 punch of that, right? Either it does or it doesn't. And these, I think, are going to be great dividers. You get 2 of them, and that's a good thing, because you can have different configurations. Because sometimes I might just have one camera on lens, and that's all I need for the camera. But I might have a phone, you know, my phone and power bank, and I need to charge it. I need that, and then I'll have extra space for junk that I'm going to get along the way while I'm out and about. So that's nice. And yeah, the dividers, they also have little pockets. They got little pockets, you know, so you can slip things, you know, maybe an SD card or something, you know. That's really, I think, all you can fit in there. It's probably little SD cards right there. But it's well made, and it has that same pattern that the back of the bag has. So, you know, kind of that attention to detail there. So, put that back in. So more further inside the bag, you have this sleeve here, which would be for a tablet or a big old phone, you know. But I actually use that for my phone a lot, because I have a big Samsung Note 10, so it's a really big phone, and I got a case on it. So this is kind of like my tablet as well as my phone. So they call it a phablet, I believe. So that's nice. So you got that slot there for that, and then you got this zip pocket right up front, nice and deep, and it's stretchy. And you've got little slots here again for more SD cards or any other, batteries, things like that. And it's kind of see-through. I'm looking through it, kind of see-through, and that's cool. So you can see what's in it before you take it out. So that's the inside. Oh, and on the side, inside the side, you've got little stretchy pockets right there. That's cool too. That's nice. And one on this side too. So very useful. This is the perfect size for like everyday carry when you got a camera and some other stuff. So I like this size. 6 liters seems to be like my personal sweet spot. I like that. You can carry everything with confidence. You can empty out your pocket. Your pocket don't need to have nothing in it. Although you should keep your wallet on you, just in case. But you don't need anything. Though the keys, the phone, the camera, the power bank, the cables, the batteries, all inside here. And then I forgot to mention on the front, there's a front pocket here too. So you got a little space right there, so you can throw some, maybe some documents. Maybe you could fit batteries, because there is enough room. It kind of, has a little space to do that. So you could throw batteries and other stuff in there, but probably more flatter things so that it doesn't interfere with the inside of the bag and the space that you have in there. So, and that's pretty much it. I like the bag. This is my first impressions. I'm going to put it through its paces. I do have a trip coming up next week, so I'm considering making this the bag of choice to take with me and putting through its paces. So far, overall, great purchase. Don't have no regrets buying it. I think this is going to be around for the long haul. I love the color, the style. When I want to, when you want to dress up a little bit, this is probably the bag I'm taking with me. So if you've got the bag, let me know your thoughts, what how you use it, how you configure it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.